So today what we're going to do is we're going to glue this blaster together. It's already somewhat finished and I've decided to put the buttstock on. So we're going to mix up some epoxy and we're going to put this metal rod in here and I'll show you how to do it. So let's get started. Now remember, this is just a plastic piece, so you don't want to over tighten it. And you want to use a piece of paper to protect the plastic too. Okay. I can tell the gun's not totally vertical, so I'm just going to rotate it a little. It'll help if this is vertical in the clamp, because I intend to just let gravity hold this together. There we go. Slightly oversized hole. So now this rod can freely, fall completely in there, pretty much. So we're gonna get it to go about halfway, and we're gonna put glue on it. So then we do the same thing to the other side. Okay, see if we got lucky. If we don't get lucky, that's okay. We can just do it differently. Yeah. Okay, so we just do that to piece of paper, something you can throw away, and just put out equal parts. So you don't really need that much in this case, and a lot of the epoxy does tend to go on the inside where the rod is. So, and this stuff is pretty affordable, so you don't have to worry. It's better to have more available. Always push back into the center, that way you don't spread it out a bunch. First step is just going to be putting plenty of epoxy along the rod. Good to kind of rub it in or scratch it in to the surface. Looking good. Now we're going to put epoxy on this end. Okay, now I just kind of make sure there's some epoxy on that surface. Yes. I think we've got good positive contact. And then I'm going to take a nice long piece of gaffer tape here. And I am not wearing gloves right now because I want to have more sensitivity for this gap here. Yes, gaffer tape can hold it under some amount of pressure and keep it square while it dries up. Yes, that looks very square. Thanks for joining me today in this video where we glued a chunk of blaster to another chunk of blaster and we put a metal rod in there to make it really nice and strong. This blaster has 5 different sections, and those are each held together also with a metal rod, meaning that This piece has 5 metal rods in it, and that helps make it feel more realistic, more heavy. And for a prop that's really long like this, this would be normally very fragile, easy to break it in half, but having the continuous metal rods going through really helps. Whew. This bad boy's really heavy. This has all the attachments, all the scopes. It has the crazy TV scope. It has the crazy muzzle brake scope. And it has this sort of grip scope, which is how clones hold it. You know, they hold it like this. I would prefer to try to hold it a little further out, but it's just too big. So, well, it's too big for me. It's not too big for a clone trooper.